Arkadaşlar herkese merhabalar. Vampir Masquerade'in yeni çıkan oyunuyla birlikte karşınızdayım. Oyunu uzun süredir bekliyordum. En son Epic'te bir gördüm. Hiç gameplay'ine bile bakmadım açıkçası. Türkçe dil seçeneği var mı? Ona bakacağım. Müzik harika bu arada. Birazcık da vampir olarak takılalım ha. İşte bu ya. Oyun Türkçe oldu ya. Şimdi güzel oldu. Boston Mahkemesi kargaşa içinde kırmızı kod uyarısı verildi. Bu da büyük bir krizin meydana geldiği anlamına geliyor. Leysha ve Galeb Prens tarafından çağrılır. 4 Eylül 11 öğleden sonra. Oğlum gün içerisinde gezebiliyoruz o zaman. Oyunun daha önceki serilerini hiç oynamadığım için. Bu arada Battle Royale oyununu denemedim değil. Denedim. Battle Royale oyununu denedim. Güzeldi. Ama sürekli PUBG gibi devamlılık getirmediği için silmek zorunda kaldım ya. Pek PUBG kadar sarmıyor tabii ki de. Güzel bir Battle Royale yapmış herifler sonuçta ya. Silahlar, milahlar, gıcır. Çatıdan çatıya zıplıyorsun. Hayvan gibi uçuyorsun. Devam ediyoruz. Başlıyoruz arkadaşlar. Haydi hayırlısı. Vampirler aramızda dolaşıyor. Bilmeden şehirlerini kurduk, savaşlarını verdik, açlıklarını doyurduk. Yüzler önce yaratıklar rakip, mezhepler halinde örgütlendiler. En büyük Kamarilladır. Oğlum bir an harbiden varlıklarına inanacağım. Güzel olmuş. Alanlarında kamerayla mahkemeler maskeli baloya uygular. Varlığın ölümü dünyadan saklayan küresel bir komplo. Maskeli baloyu bozmanın cezası ölümle cezalandırılır. O sonunda vampir grupları uzun zamandır birbirlerinin boğazlarına düğümleniyor. Pek çok çatışmadan sonra yeni prens Hazel Iverson bir grup kan büyücüsüyle kırılgan bir anlaşma imzaladı. Hartford Entri olarak bilinir. Bu ittifak sadece alan istikrar sağlamakla kalmayacak ama kan ticaretini prense verecek. Vampir seçkinlerin ihtiyaçlarına hizmet eden kan ve ölümlü kurbanların ticareti bu gece ölümsüzler kutlayacak. Naked. 3 karakteri de oynayacağız galiba. Hediyeler. Nacum, hediyeler.
I'll just get this going. There, ready. We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
Ne mi görüyorum?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Ses sistemi var ya, kulaklarım affedersin. Çok iyi. Masquerade Swansong. Şehir Cavcat'la acaba açık dünya mı, onu merak ettim. Leysha.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Ne oluyor lan?
We've got a problem. Call them back. What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Kalıpta şeye benziyor. Sadece Vampire diye bir oyun üretmişlerdi. Hatırlıyor musunuz bilmiyorum da 18. yüzyılda geçiyordu Londra'da. Prensin odası. Bu da 3. karakter.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up.
Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck. Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Diyalog. İrade gücü tüketir. Diyalogun sonunda bir power. Tamam. Kullanmanızı beceri seviyemiz. Okey. Bu sefer de bir şey.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Uy. Evet, temizledik mi? Kırmızı kod nedir? Kırmızı kod ne lan?
Did you say this is the first code red in Boston?
Ever since the fall of London, protocol is no longer a laughing matter.
Whatever. They've been harping on that for 4 years now. They took away our internet access. Our smartphones.
It's called risk mitigation, that's all. A code red is an alarm signal that's sent to everyone to say, watch out, we're all in danger. And everyone runs to shelter at the nearest safe house. For us, it's with the prince. It could have been worse.
I'd have preferred worse.
You're not even listening to me.
Evi temizledik mi? Onu söyle.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding, as far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Bu ne lan bu tip?
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last.
Ablam sedef hastalığı var galiba
The
ablada.
fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Ne? Disiplinler.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Amim. My dear Amim. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
April cadı oldu ya. O kontrolü verdi lan. Vay TPP bayılırım.
It's gonna be a long night.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Çok iyi ya. Hoşuma gitti ya. Uzun zamandır böyle bir oyun arıyordum zaten. Birazcık Quantic Dreams yapımlarına benzemiş. Fazla diyalog. Umarım böyle değildir oyun ya. Ama open world diye biliyorum bunu ya. Dur bakalım. Bu kim? Tipe bağla.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
What was rule number 2?
Don't talk too much. And never talk about yourself. You don't trust anyone, do you?
Not anyone here. And you'd be wise to do the same. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
O nasıl bir laftı lan? Kucaklama.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Çocuğunuz. Neden biri? Tanımıyorum ki oğlum hangi kimin ne olduğunu. Onunla bu konuyu konuşmak istemiyorum. Bunu söyle
He
yani.
is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right, calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's
Ay
not a
şuna
kid
vur bir
anymore.
tane ya.
I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Eyvah Hilda'ya bak.
leave us.
Hilda sıkıntı. Eyvah eyvah.
I don't need your help. Mem, please, stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Oyda Emem de
Lower
biraz
your
şey.
voice. People are staring.
Odak. Bütün 2 seviye artmanıza izin verir. Odak. Sesini alçat. Ne yapacağım? İnsanlar bakıyor. Ha. Kırmızı kadın bir şey biliyor mu? Ne oldu lan? Amarski.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Uçsana kızım, vampirsin ya.
Shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
Merak ettim şu prens neymiş ya?
What could she want with me?
Kimmiş bu Prens Charles? Prens Hans mı artık? Görelim şu Prens Charles'ı. Bu ne oğlum? Ay! Birden bir şey fırlatmayın bak. Şimdi o gördüğümüz şey neydi? Onun kafamda çok soru işaretleri yarattı bu oyun. Sanki bir önceki oyundan devam etmiş. Görevsiz kahin. Leişe.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny, for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
Dişleri şey ya kızın. Ay, onu çok özledim.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide, because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots
Göz
you.
refleksi falan
Okay,
çok iyi
here I
yapmışlar lan.
go.
Ebe'nin örekesi.
Leisha. It's been a while. Hey, Mem.
Hadi buyur, Caleb da geldi. Caleb çok havalı bir karakter olmuş.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
Ciddiyetinin farkında değil. Şimdi ciddiyetinin...
You shouldn't make light of the situation. Believe me, there aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Dajan istedi.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Hayda.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Bana bir zahmet artık, merak ettim mi? Ne oluyor lan? Asi Yıldız. Boston geceleri aydınlatan diva, ancak karanlık bir dünya ışık getirmek tehlikeli olabilir. Hemen bunu biliyor ama umurunda değil. Profili seçin. Özgür. Önceden atfedilmiş puanları olmayan. Fiziksel özelliğe odaklanan profil, karakterin aurasını konuşmalarda kullanmanızı sağlar. Her işte usta. Bitik almanızı şantaj. Sebep. İzin veren bilgi ve becerilere odaklanan profil. Her işte usta. Hangisini seçeyim bilemedim ki. Her işte usta buna gitmez ya. Gizli kalmaz. Araştırmacı veya emekli asker. Araştırmacı olsun ya. Tamam. Güzel. Disiplin menüsü. E'ye basalım bakalım. Çok iyi. Tamam. Hayır. Seçmedik mi? Uygula. Bu olsun. Yüksek hızla yavaşlatan disiplin ağırlıklı disiplin karizmaya bağlı. İyi güzel tamam. Buna da okeyim. Prens bu mu lan? Prenses oğlum bu.
Hazel.
What the fuck?
Delsin.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
Yeah.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Ya karıştırma ya.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
What?
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now. The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
Mahkemeyi sevmiyorum ya.
You know what I think of the court. I'm not comfortable there.
You'll get used to it quickly.
I'm not sure I want to.
It's not a question. Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it. But we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Taciz uğramış gibi yürüyor. Prens tarafından taciz uğradık ya. Oğlum her şeyi zorla yaptırıyorlar ya. Nasıl bir ortam bu?
in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Güvenli alan mı?
No news from anyone.
Do you think that...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Yeah. I never liked this stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now?
Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Ben de geleceğim oraya. Neden ben gelemiyorum oraya? Dur lan bir dinleyeyim bakayım ne yapıyorlar. Ne yapıyorsunuz lan? Dur anlamaya çalışıyorum. Ne yapıyorsunuz lan orada?
Mind your own business, Syl. Now's not the time to make waves.
I'll stay here.
Bana ne kal? Bura ne? Güvenli alan. Doğal olarak ortaya çıkacaktır. Ver bunu. Avını seç. Ne demek avımı seç lan?
won't take long.
Going.
Oğlum bu. Adama tasma takmışlar bir de. Eyvah eyvah. Öldürdük lan. Adam öldü lan. Yazık ya. İyi misin? Oğlum yeter lan. Yeter yeter yeter. Çık artık çık. Vampir yargınızı maskaralı falan filan desip bulunacak, eninde sonunda deneyim bonusu disiplinler
I
falan.
told you to be careful.
Sorry, I got carried away.
It's all right, as long as it stays between us. But watch out. This kind of slip-up could cost us big out there.
I know, I know.
Konuşun da.
Can I help you?
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
Then there are the palaces, the mosaics,
I
the
know that
gardens.
voice. Victoria!
My little rose.
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you, as splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
Eve gitmek istiyorum.
I feel like I'm in a cage. The more distance there is between the court and me, the better.
Oh, that's a first. I remember you being more of a socialite.
It's been like this for a few years already.
The I knew enjoyed performing for the court. I have a hard time imagining you refusing the spotlight on a whim. What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I've had my fill. That's all.
Fine. I won't insist. I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others. Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
Journey is someone I can trust. I can't let her down now.
Is Journey a prince?
No.
Journey.
Then her opinion
Journey'yi
doesn't matter.
yolculuk olarak
The only
çevirmeseydim.
individuals who should matter to you are royalty. The rest, they're just for decoration.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into
Şu tuhaf
perspective.
kısmı sadece fragmanını
It's
izledim bu oyunun.
only natural. I'll
Böyle
always be here for
diyaloglarla
you, darling.
olacağını tahmin etmiyordum. Aşırı sıkılmaya başladım ya.
You know it is.
Wonderful.
Bir de
I'm relieved to see
hani
that despite the
aşina
travails
olduğumuz
of
bir
time
konu
and
da hep
distance,
bir şeylerden
our
bahsediyor böyle.
friendship
Sanki direkt
is still
oyunun
intact.
ortasından başladık
What are
gibi
you
bir
doing
şey
in town
his var şu an.
anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
Oha.
I'm sorry, but I've gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you
Ya
leave,
isteme ya.
I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Rujun bok gibi olmuş bu
Thanks,
arada.
Victoria. See you later.
Ay abi nereden şey yaptık ya? Geçemiyordu konuşma. Aman aman ha. Kimseyle konuşma ya. Aksiyon istiyorum, ısırmak istiyorum, kendim yapmak istiyorum.
Yes?
Çıkamıyoruz lan buradan. Şu adamı biraz daha salça mı olsam ya da bilemedim.
Do you want us to...
I know that perfume. Jay. Shit.
Yüksek duyular.
You want to...
Where did you go, Jay? Underwood and Fang. Dozori's ears must be burning. Jay, what were you doing in the archives?
Harbiden ne yapıyordu burada?
A file about a party from a few years ago.
98 yılı.
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Nasıl görebilirim bunu?
Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2. A file about a party from a few years ago. Page 3 was torn out. There are traces of blue ink on page 2. A file about a party from a few years ago.
Mavi şeyi takip edeceğiz.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
Neymiş bu? Oku oku oku.
This page was torn out.
Bitmez süresi basılı.
Seems like it's a match to the file from the archives. Abigail must have done it. But why?
Evet, bir komplo dönecek burada ya.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what?
Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
İyi sağ ol. Çok yardımcı oldun. Nerede bu kız ya?
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Ne?
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Uy. O nasıl bir laf lan?
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
Come on, she works for you. You know her.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Nerede bu kız ya? Bir şurası kaldı gitmedim. Oha bayağı büyük burası.
Oh great. My shadow.
So what exactly did Hazel want with you?
I'm sorry, but this is between Hazel and me.
I can't believe it. Don't you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's asking for a little discretion, so what?
We haven't heard from anyone at the party all night. Many of our own didn't make it home. And she's still reigning through division. She's doling out information strategically. It's the worst possible thing to do in a crisis. And we needn't even mention how she treats the Primogen. She straight out refuses to see us.
She's isolating herself. It's a bad sign. Hazel's gone completely paranoid. She asked me a ton of questions.
You understand why I'm worried?
I don't need this right now. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
Hile şey...
Yes.
Yok yok.
Yes?
Buraya geldim. Bir dakika şu kapıyı zorlamadım. Nerede bu kız ya? Her bir deliği inceledim.
Page 3 was torn out. A file about a party from a few years ago. I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Al lan al. Başka bir şey var mı? Alacağım.
These books are gorgeous. Lazarus must have paid a fortune for them.
Şuraya da bakabiliyoruz mu?
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay. This is the connection between the note written in blue marker and the file she asked for. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've gotta talk.
Devam et. Kimse görmeden. Yolculuk bul, Abigail'i bul ve ona yolculuk hakkında soru sor. Ya abi yolculuk bul nasıl bir
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Any chance you've seen her?
Yeah, earlier.
Oui?
She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry.
Sylvia Ortiz.
Did you need anything else?
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
No.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
We haven't seen you here in ages. Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
Çok geç geldiysen yazık olur. Ne?
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, Mem. Say hello to your sire for me.
Nerede ya Journey?
Yes, darling?
Bir şey yok ya.
I've gotta go.
See you later, darling.
Ma'am.
What?
Good evening.
Oğlum gemi ne demek lan?
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem. It's been a while.
Aha.
Can I help you?
Abigail buradaymış lan.
I'm looking for Jay. I know you've seen her recently. Do you know where she is?
What? What are you talking about? I never...
I found her note. You were supposed to meet at the bar. Why are you lying to me?
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, all right? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her.
Dora'nın birinci kattaki dairesine
Jara's
gidelim.
apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
Yes? Miss Lewis.
Nasıl gideceğiz lan oraya peki? Kart bulduk gerçi. Bu şekilde yürüyebiliriz ama burada bir şey yok. Yemedim. İade işlemi yok. geri dönüşün olmadığını gösterir. Fuck. Bir şeyler dönüyor da dur bakalım, böyle oha dedirtecek tarzda olursa devam edeceğim oyuna. Bu adamın niye dairesinde saklanıyor ya? Iı.
No fucking way. Shit.
So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be all right. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, Mem. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged
Gemi ne
for
oğlum
limos
ya?
to be sent
Vessel'la
for the
gemi diye
Hartford
çevrilir
Chantry.
mi ya?
I went through the same
Çok
secure limo
ufak tefek
agency as
hatalar var
usual.
ya.
They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, Mem.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Pislik olacak da. Ya oyun bütünüyle burada geçmiyordur umarım. Leysha. Delilikten bazen büyük bir açıklık gelir. Barış dostu, emekli asker, özgür. Puanları olmayan profil, emekli asker, her işte usta. Araştırmacı. Her işte usta olsun ya. Aynen.
Leysha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you
Hazel'ı da
apart
Hazal.
for this long.
Dur bakalım.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leysha.
Oğlum Jason Momoa'ya benziyor lan bu. Oğlum Kaldrago lan bu.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leysha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past.
That was a long time ago, you know? I can barely...
You've helped me to foil conspiracies, make the right decisions for the domain. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation. You and Delson are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Kadın hepsini de ayrı görevlendiriyor. İlginç. Ay.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
Ay. Vay. Bunlar çıktıydı gerçi. Aa, olaya gel. O nasıl bir tip la?
So this is where you've been hiding.
Oh, Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare.
Tamam, bunu aldı falan filan. Tamam.
Mom, I'm going to Richard's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come and find me when you're done.
I hope Journey hasn't come looking for the same thing as me. This thing's old. Does she still use it?
Önemli bir şey yok maillerde. Oha, simetri şeyi var bunda. Hastalığı var. Bunun da böyle özelliği var, bak görüyor musun? Bunu ne yapacağız şimdi? Dur la. Şu kutu.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Tamam onu istedi diye biliyorum ben ya. Anahtarı kullan direkt. Ay çok sıkıldım. Burası boğdu beni ya. Tek bir mekanda geçiyorsa bu oyun yazık paraya. Arkadaşlar yine devam edeceğim. Merak ettim. Sadece şeyi merak ettim. Hani daha ne kadar böyle ilerleyecek? Başımı ağrıttı ya diyaloglar falan filan. Ve ilgi çekici, ben henüz bir şey göremedim. Ama meraktan yine devam edeceğim. Belki bir bölüm daha gelir. Hadi görüşürüz sağlıcakla.